Hello and welcome everyone. Um, I'm sorry that I forgot and couldn't on the go make a separate announcement of the stream starting a couple hours later, but I did mention it on earlier streams. So if you were here at the usual time, sorry, it had to be done. And two other bad things. First, I got an extremely bad news about my future. Second, I haven't been eating. Wait, I haven't eaten today, really. So these might affect things, but let's try to push on regardless. Because I've been enjoying so much playing the Diamond version in the past couple of days. Fortunately, the time spent have been relatively little of what I would want to, but it at least been there. So this stream might end up being like a bit shorter one than I would want these streams to be, like the first one was, but that was like perfectly due timing constraint. But this one due to the fact that I need to eat, I need to do my ESO dailies and things like that. But let's get going. And this is actually gonna be the first time of us seeing the intro, since the first time you play, it just directly goes into it, like most Pokemon games does. I was about to say taking us with time, but there we go. I love how at the same time they made this equally and less as sinister, and even some aspects a bit more sinister than the original. But it's so faithful to it. But that's gonna be the end of the recording, so I have to switch up the screen for a small while. It's unfortunately how the capture device works. That when I'm actually rendering, it just does this. It's better that you see the talking screen rather than the corrupted standstill of a mess that happens if I don't do it. I would think that it's up to... Yep, it should be working. As far as I remember, last time we sorted out the events. I still haven't looked. Like, is there actually a way to change your clothing? Like when you're walking about, like this? other than the place that's upcoming. I haven't even reached to it, but I know it has to be there from the original. But I have found another way to change clothing temporarily, which we should reach during the stream, unless I'm gonna be like taken in by things before we get there. I think I did talk to people out here. I have already taken care of the berries, and yeah, we didn't talk to the galactic members. Yeah, they are blocking our way. So, let's advance on the route. Seems we're gonna go here. Space aliens. And I wonder, like, why do they let me even go between them? Like, why can't they just block the way, like traditionally, just standing in the way? You know what? Let's actually do these both in a row. So let's go back. Oh wait. Actually, let's not. Because I want to see, does anything change if we do it this way? So let's take the item there. If I remember right, after I have concluded this event that's gonna happen here, all to its completion, I should return here on a Friday. I think it was a Friday, but I'm not sure. But since I won't be streaming on Fridays, I don't think... well, I won't be streaming Pokemon on Fridays anymore, other than the previous one was. I don't think I'm gonna add that Pokemon to the team. I might add it to the team on Diamond side though, because it's a suitable one. But I might take like the total opposite of that to be used on this game. Now I just have to see, like, do I remember half of the moves that Pokemon in this version I have of the team. And I still don't know what is the remaining half of the team gonna be like. Because neither Bidoof or Geodude are gonna remain. They're gonna be changed. But I have already in like one permanent place a Pokemon on the Diamond more. But that one I won't be using in this game, since we already have a water type. Oh no, they went in and locked the door. What am I gonna do? And suddenly they aren't blocking our way anymore. They're blocking our way up here. They try to silence me, so... oh wait, I forgot that I had the peck. It didn't matter. But what I was going at, they are trying to silence me, yet they are still attacking me one-on-one. I have had little kids attacking me, like with 2 versus 1. So why can't the evil team do the same? Oh. Actually, it wasn't a one-hit KO. That's a bit surprising. Just pound. Yeah, we mush the mush. Because, well, Silcoon and Cascoon and, well, other pod, cocoon form bugs, they are just liquid inside the pod, forming up until they finally evolve to something with wings. No, I didn't get hit once. Imagine if they would have attacked me both at the same time. They could have actually done something. Because I'm not sure, but I would assume that Zubat has a Confuse Ray. So if it would have at least confused my Pokemon while I'm attacking the other one, they could have stood somewhat of a chance taking one or even two of my Pokemon down. But the grunt speed runs. Yeah, it's like, why are they robbing honey out of all things? Like, yeah, you can lure in Pokemon with it, but you would think they would use something more efficient. And there's the thing, it might. I don't think, have they nerfed the honey? Or what? But I haven't gotten it to work a single time yet. I like sat on 3 different trees, waited, like later that day, nothing. Next day, it didn't say that there is honey anymore. I remember that it used to stay for multiple days in the originals. But there is another feature that makes the trees quite useless. Like I said, we should reach. Well, actually, it's a different feature, so we should reach that feature this stream for certain. I'm gonna be shocked if we don't. I might die before we reach there. It's possible. How the news I heard went by, I wouldn't be that surprised either. But yeah. Now that we have the key, we can just open the door. So yeah, it didn't change at all. Because I got the key before battling that guy, so I would have expected that maybe that guy would have said something that, but they have been waiting. But no, it was exactly the same. Oh yeah, here's the thing. You can miss out on the battles with the Team Galactic throughout the original, and I would assume in this game as well. So if you take this downward route, which you would think to be the most used route, this fellow would never see you. If they're gonna take your Pokemon away, why would you even care that I'm gonna lose to the Commander? And I'm a bit confused because I've seen videos that for some reason Commander Mars, one of her Pokemon, mainly the last one, is so, well, last and second, to be so tough and hard of a fight. And I have some memories from playing the original that, yeah, it was a surprisingly lengthy match compared to the others. But when I played on Diamond, it just one hit down. So I can't believe that I would have been so low level in the original. Because I'm just using my starter. Was the way, really bad. And same was the fights with here on Diamond, so I don't get why Borokuli would have been such tough to defeat in the original. And some of the videos I've seen mention that the Borokuli is tough in this one. But I have to see it actually be tough. Because Brimblop might actually go down, so that's way more tougher than it was on Diamond already. And it's gonna take more than 2 shots. Yeah, Brimblop is gonna go down. I might even let Brimblop go down, just so others get more XP. Oranberry? Did it have an Oranberry in the Diamond version? Or was it that it never got the chance to use it? Oh no, it stole my item! Well, now the bird is gonna wing attack. but their stolen item. And you ain't stealing nothing from nothing. I don't think quick attack is gonna be enough. Definitely not now. Although priority would have gone first. But wing attack with the stab is enough. I look at the people in the chat and I never seen so many people in the chat. Nobody's saying anything though. Is there like a new wave of bots or something? If you are actually there, say hello please. Or something. Because like that, those numbers are insane compared to what it actually shows on the viewer number. And the speed is nice, but you know, Jedud is not gonna stay even anyway, so. I never really speed up when going on about fighting a CPU. It's usually not worth it. And yeah, now we heard a hint about the Galactic's plan. And pretty much it's all the plan, but I won't say more. Also, like, that dude being held hostage here and the girl is just, you smell. Yeah, the balloon Pokemon. I think it was Friday. It isn't definitely today. You can see it here. And the turbines are like spinning. Because I at least remember that it was the way that the turbines don't spin on the day. And that's why it actually stays here. I can't stay here because the wind doesn't blow it away. And I'm not saying what Pokemon it is, if someone doesn't actually know. But just by saying the balloon Pokemon, you should know. There is really like two options. Well, depends on the definition of balloon. So you might have from 1 to like 1 to 6. But mainstay options 1 to 2. Like the CPU trainers really go from one end to the other. haven't gotten to any ace trainers or anything yet, but even like among hikers, for example, some just feel like they're never gonna attack, like use an actual attack that does damage, while the others are like just using attacks that are super effective and will two-shot me, like two-shot every Pokemon I have, like constantly in a row, never doing anything else. Could have the Peck been a one-hit kill? I doubt it. Like, comparing how slowly it went down after the water. But I need to start to be like a bit careful about leveling up my Pokemon. To what level do they even listen to me now? It has to be over 20. I don't remember. Does it say on the profile? It might say on the profile. So let's actually check after this battle. Does anyone ever use these things? Like, seriously. I don't think anyone ever uses these. It's the most pointless thing ever. Maybe I've seen like a CPU use this at a battle tower. Or some shit like that. Like in original Gen 4 or Gen 5 somewhere. Like that. But yeah, let's check. With badges. Oh yeah, I can't like view them in this game. I forgot. But as you can see, the badge is actually worn out. Like it's dirty. So I'm happy that they like. I think in the last stream I did take the game off the dock and like tap on the badge. You can play it. But at least I haven't found a button control for it, so you actually need to use a touchscreen. The same thing is that you can actually clean the badges. But I'm not gonna be able to stream that since I can't take it off the dock. And you might have noticed slight spoilers in there. So how is my playtime only 2 hours 37 minutes? I remember that my stream was like a bit over 3 hours. Just tiny bit. What was it? Here we go. This is the thing I hinted in the first stream. The annoying thing about how can the Bidoof smell nice if they have a poison point? But yeah. Was there an invisible item here somewhere? Oh, there we go. An antidote. What do you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Well, use it, I mean. Because you might have noticed that the screen didn't shake. Yeah, they removed that. And I'm happy that they did. Your Pokemon doesn't lose HP from poison outside combat anymore. Which makes sense. It's like, why would it in your Pokeball get damaged constantly when you walk around? Yeah, in one way it makes sense because like it's poison, but they are supposed to be like in a good place when they're in a Pokeball. Then the same question should be like, if they're injured, why don't they heal up when they're inside a Pokeball? Like, it should be the other if it's the other. And poison isn't that bad, anyway. I would be freaked out constantly that if I find an item, it would just boom, instantly go to a certain pocket on my backpack. Like, yeah, it would be convenient, but it would be scary as well. Like, gone would be the days that I'm asked to carry something, and I just say, well, put it inside my backpack, I don't want to get it off my back. And they always put it somewhere wrong. Like, I can say that, like, easy instruction, like put it in the largest, like, cabin, or what would you even call it? A pocket. I think it's a pocket in English, because it is technically a pocket in Finnish as well. But yeah, I could say that, like, put it in the largest pocket, and then they would put it into like third largest still. It's happened with so many people. And especially when I say put it in the smallest pocket, they put it in the second largest. Bubble Beam. What were the stats on Bubble Beam? 100 accuracy, good. 64. May lower speed. And that's just the upgraded water gun. Like, I'm only using the 10, well, not even 10, 5 PP, and instead of that, I get 25 more power, and possible reduction in speed as well. What was the water attack that had better odds of being a crit then? Because I was like remembering that was either Bubble Beam or Bubble Beam was the one that could like confuse. But no, now I remember what confuses. But what is the critical one? Because all three base types had like mirrored moves. But I love how they have remixed the songs, and especially how much they have amped up the songs that you hear when a trainer is challenging you. Like, I was so shocked when on the first time battling one of these trainers, for example. Yeah, most likely all I'm gonna lose is from the poison. Although they should get a hit in, because that shouldn't take it out. Yep, it didn't. Low kick. Ooh. I'm gonna go down unless the poison wears off. Well, we'll see it now. I don't think it wore off. Or does it even matter when you have one? That has changed depending on generations, so I'm not sure with this one. But it doesn't matter. I won. What? Bidoof! No, Bidoof, no! Don't do it! Bidoof, no! B! Why can't I press B anymore? No! No, Bidoof, why? You became the horror. Why? I hate that face. Yeah, it's a good design, but I hate what it looks like. But how can it swim fast as Feebas? Oh, it was to learn water gun, you say? How about you don't curl up anymore? But yeah, like Bidoof is among the first we are gonna replace immediately as I find someone suitable to take their place. Play a little. Girl, no. I don't want to play with random picnickers. A Pokemon battle, sure. I have a Piplup. A freaking Piplup, you say? I have a Primblup that it's about to die to poison. So... good luck. Yep, Primblup is gonna go down. It's gonna go down on the poison. Goodbye, Primblup. I want others to gain more XP, so I'm a bit cruel to Primblup. But hey, I have better Pokemon over here. Luxio! You're so adorable. Thundershock. Boom. What? Would have expected that to be a one-hit KO. Ow. Okay. Yes, it wasn't a one-hit KO. Insulting. You're the one who attacked me. Do you mean the cries of your fainted Pokemon? Super Potion. You know what? Let's get the berries. And I guess I do want to plant these back. Because I assume that I'm gonna have way much harder of the time with the berries. Because I'm not gonna play as often as in gonna go to many days. This then I'm with the diamond, since I'm just gonna stream, so it's just one day a week. But hopefully the berries don't spoil. Because who knows, they might have added a feature like that. I don't remember that they could ever spoil in the original. And I wonder what happens if you turn the clock. What will it do in this one? Yes, we might as well rest. I'm overall surprised that they made this pseudo Pokemon Center here. And that's at least feels like it's way faster than a Pokemon Center. And oh no, there is these tiny trees in my way. I can't get around them. Like I can't fit through this. In the old game, like the trees actually looked like they are more in the way. But then again, you were in a pure crit based. Like it was far easier to move as well because of that. Yeah, why wouldn't you press on? There's the resting base there. You could just fall back if your Pokemon are doing badly. Plus, you are supposed to be a bug catcher. Shouldn't your Pokemon be poison type? And here we meet Cheryl. Last Monday, when I went to play Pokemon on the game store, one of the dudes there actually played. I don't know which version they had, but they were shiny hunting in this forest. And the reason why they did it, it's because of Cheryl. And you're gonna soon see why. I'm still like I can understand that they want to actually use the shiny Pokemon, so they are doing it early, but the odds are still so low. A mossy stone, it sounds lovely. I haven't actually seen a like really mossy stone in ages, because like they are under the stones back home aren't mossy anymore. They're like underground. They have actual grass on top of them, actual ground. It just got like past moss. But back when I was in the lower grades, there were some lovely mossy stones around. In the forest nearby. I used a couple of them as picnic spots. Because like back in those days, there were actually like these events that we had to walk through the forest for. It was a surprisingly long way for kids of that age, and then you're supposed to go to a certain building in the middle of nowhere, and then when you get there, you just turn back and go home. One of those were by skis. Like you had to choose that. Do you compete in school's like speed competition of skiing, or do you ski into that place? I once chose to go to the competition, and I was like, never again. Because they made you wait so long, it's actually gonna take you longer than to ski into that place, even though it's a couple kilometers away. And the fact that, like, it's a hoax. They never really counted how fast anyone is. Because, like, they had tiered, like, ways how to go. So, like, for example, first one person goes, then it was like after a minute the second person goes, and then they are supposed to like count for every individual person how long it takes. But explain this to me. How, if in the competition there were like, I think it was only like 10 people because it was per class, how could I not be in the top 5 at the least if I saw 5 people go and I was the only one who actually passed someone? How could I not be in top 5 at least? Because if I actually pass someone who has gone before me, that means I need to be at least that like minute faster, or was it like a minute, whatever the time was, and even more if I actually like keep getting past them. If I just catch them, then I just like only that much faster. But I like got past a couple of people. I got to the goal before them. They were legit just making up numbers on their head, and it was like, well, you can't be fast, I'm not gonna let you be fucking in the top 5 or anything. I could understand not letting like me to go top 3, because I think like top 3s have to like do additional competitions, and they would go to compete against other schools in the city, and then winners of those would go to compete in the countrywide. But yeah, all being bullshit. Yeah, Luxia's attack is more than special attack, so... But Thundershock can paralyze, but Spark can also paralyze, so Spark is just overall just better. As far as I remember, like later throughout the years, like the later years, they didn't even give you the choice. Do you want to compete or do you want to go to that building? Like if you want to compete, you also have to go there. So they just wanted to cut down on the organization of things. How old? And I bet like there were like so many others also noticed that yeah, the racing is just complete bullshit. So they won't, well, they don't even want to do that. And who was top of our grade? I did hear it from them like at that 1 year when I took part. That he hated it so much that he had to actually go into competition with other schools. And there were just a bunch of chirps in there. And like the total jerk, like they didn't think that they are the best in the world, kind of jerks. So he just threw in, and I didn't even finish. I just quit because he didn't want to be there with people like that. Oh yay, paralyze here. In a place which is supposed to be all about poison. Like, listen how wacky this music is. It really goes all out. It feels like there's multiple songs laid on top of each other. Like, huh. It's cool. It's cool. And it resets because it's the other trainer. It's like you could be battling against two trainers of different classes, so they would have different musics. And yeah, the psychic powers, they actually look like psychic powers. What move did I have on my diamond copy? Because I remember I had some special, like super effective. Oh yeah! Actually, Crottle learned Bite. That was it. What a good bite. Also, Crottle learned, not Wind Whip, Razor Leaf. It hits all Pokemon, so, all opposing Pokemon. Faster. Yeah, damn! Yeah, again, well, like in a situation because like that move does nothing against Grotto, but it's super effective against Rinpoche. So the rare occasions where the starter actually makes difference outside of rival duels. Let's quick attack that Opera away. We aren't gonna look at that Opera anymore. I'm talking about not looking at things anymore. I love that. Like I was only managed to play a single game of HeroClix today. I was kind of late. I believe that people were like way early there today compared to what they were there last week. Maybe because it was the last time, I didn't know, so I went to like... Well, I was a bit late from what I was supposed to be because of Pokemon Go. And I was getting caught on battles, but anyway. So we only managed to play one game, but what a game it was. I'm not even sure exactly at what time I was there, but we played a 4-player game. And it was fun, I loved it. yeah, this I remember because I had the Geodude on the Diamond. Okay. I didn't remember that SmackDown is actually that good. And it's the same PB, like it's a direct upgrade. Like, why Rock Throw? Why to have Rock Throw from the get-go? SmackDown is just so much better. But yeah, in the 4-player game, it was funny, funny in a way that there was a team that says Hydra clones. Then it was me with Masters of Evil that had Red Skull in there, for example. And then it was Mystic team from the one guy who actually won in the thing. So there were some random heroes and villains from Marvel that count as Mystic, including a Mystic Doctor Doom. And the saying came from Doctor Doom because from the start, from the turn 1, I just tried to shoot Doctor Doom constantly. I missed most of the time, but I was like, I need to get the shots in, eventually I'm gonna get them down. Well, I ended up getting 2 of the other dudes down and I got hurt because Mystic says that if they are hit, you are being hit. Well, anyway. There were like constant times that it was like, well, Doctor Doom isn't gonna look at this anymore. And there were all situations where like I had a firing line, so Doom moved away and tried to shoot. Then later on, one of my the 4th player had Batman Beyond team, so the odd one out. So my team, a couple of my members of my team was mind controlled by the Hydra clones. So they used Baron Zemo to fucking kill my Mach X, which wasn't nice. And even though this is a bad tactic, I still want to do it just because. What I was going at. Oh yeah. So the Baron fucking one-shotted my Mach X, and in the same mind control they also took control of the Red Skull, and they made Red Skull run at Doom and try to hit them. Doom just used a skill that said no stopping there, but the Red Skull had a poison ability, so I just kept poisoning the Doom, who I couldn't hit at all before that, and there was another model next to it. Then eventually, because I was stuck in a position where I legit could only just poison and get nothing else on Doom or the other figure, Doom was enough of this, killed my Red Skull, but that opened the way that I could actually see the other model that was behind, next to the Doom, but it was behind Red Skull from my Ultra's perspective. I could actually shoot and kill that model. So in the end, there were only 2 models. No wait, the third one is solo. So, no wait, no, they died. Clayface last attack took them down. So there were only 2 models remaining on the table. Doom, and then what's the name of the character again? It's a clone of X-23. So it's a clone of Wolverine. That one. And yeah, they are Mystic. Don't ask me why, but they are Mystic. But he... It's so weird to see that the random bug catchers have more efficient team than freaking team fronts. They have Silcoons, while these random bug catcher has an actual Dustox. I know that the Team Galactic Grunts just stole their Pokemon from random people, but still, why do they even do that? would think that there should be enough of grunts that have some of Pokemon of their own. That they would at least be able to get past the first gym. But seemingly not. And why do you start with a Dustock and then go back to Cascoon? Jesus. Imagine using Harden and then being then hurting yourself in the confusion. For fuck's sake. Oh look, it's Scarf. But no. This is the reason why that one dude was shiny farming in this area with Cheryl. Because you see two Pokemon at once. So in essence, in every encounter, you have double the chances to see a shiny. Because there's two you encounter at the same time. But the chances of natively like going into battles like this is so low to find a shiny. I'm not ever gonna have the energy to do something like that. Like, if I want a shiny to use, I'm gonna get one from Pokemon Go or from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, surfing, trading, or by luck. Oh, it's a shiny charm. I'm not gonna do it. Grinding native spawns this early game when I don't have even guarantees of catching them. And I don't know, I could actually blow out your capture by using disarming voice on the wild Pokemon, for example. I think it's possible to happen, so have there actually been a single time me streaming this game when confusion has resulted in hurting oneself? Oh yeah, there is something interesting up there. And I forgot that I didn't actually go there yet on the diamond. So I'm not sure. Can you actually access everything? Like where we're gonna get soon-ish or not? This trainer is gonna get really, really boring really soon. You're gonna see why. Like seriously, tell me, how do you get to that point in your life that you have a full team of 6 Pokemon, but all of them are matching up with just Splash? How? How can you get into a situation like that? Oh, it happened! It actually happened! I'm far more forgiving on this dude for having 2 Magikarps and a Goldeen. Because at the least the Goldeen can do things and it actually managed to damage Prinplup quite a bit. But yeah, the Magikarps are clearly there just to gain XP. It can be forgiven and can be understood. But why would you even keep your team to be just 6 Magikarps with Splash? Like, that's just so horrendous. And yeah, the game favors Oran Berries. There were 4 of them, but only 2 P.E.K.K.A and 2 cherries. Like, couldn't they have a 3rd berry here? Like a Chesto berry, for example? So you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plant the Chesto here. And this is a feature which I'm a bit confused. But when you water it down, now it looks like it watered all of them. But at some points you can only water 2 at a time? Like, what's with that? It hasn't mattered like which one do I use it on. If I'm on the right side, it's gonna be the right side. If I'm on the left side, it's gonna be the left side. Not both. Yeah. least that Grant understands that I'm not someone who you could just easily steal Pokemon from. And yeah, people just know that they steal your Pokemon, but what can you do? I wish that like other games would have this. Instead of you always being forced to go to someone random NPC somewhere random, you could just check the friendship level whenever you want. I don't even have a 16 member yet. I've been really lacking in capturing Pokemon. But before we actually go there... Oh, who's this? Well, it's everyone's feared favorite. Cynthia. The amount of things Cynthia did in the TCG, the horror stories of facing Cynthia, everything's endless. I just never really understood the costume, because it really feels like it should look like a Pokemon. She doesn't have an Umbreon, does she? Like those things in the hair just reminds me of Umbreon. Some reason. Meanwhile, Cynthia's appearance in that one Pokemon mobile spin-off game, like, she has a Hakamo and wears a Hakamo suit, which is weird. It's so unfitting of her. And this is something I'm so confused. We are this early in the game, and I can just buy revival herbs. Why can't you buy revival herbs in most of the Pokemon games? They are so useful. Like, just full restore. And you can't buy full restores ever. So, just so I have some spares, I'm gonna buy them. I'm not gonna use them, like, before Elite 4. And most likely I'm gonna have to buy more. But I just want to have them, like, up in the bag. And I don't want to reorganize the bag. I just want it to be like it is. Yeah, look at this statue. I love how they somehow managed to take the original statue from 2D and make it 3D, and it still looks the same. Like, it still looks the mixture of Dialga and Palkia. You really can't say which is it. But, well, yeah, it has more to it by Dialga, but that's really because of the head. But when you really just look into it, it's a lovely combination of both. And could it really be? But I was always surprised that there were no intention that Dialga and Palkia was one Pokemon at some point. Because yeah, Arceus is a thing, but this statue must have some other purpose, like original, and some other meaning than just the fact that you can have the exact same statue on both versions. Because you could easily have put it like the statue to be the Pokemon just straight off. Oh yeah, and there's this mysterious building over here. I never thought like what the heck is this? It is. I might just want to play it safe and actually face those trainers later on. But I might want to get the item there. And what I mean play it safe, Just so I don't over-level Primplup. As if the level is like 25. I shouldn't get it, but still. Let's just be safe. And come on, Ponyta. I want a temporary team member. Just be the 6th Pokemon temporarily. For a little while. Just try it. It's gonna take a while before I just actually start trying to capture Pokemon for real, instead of just throwing Pokeballs at them. It will eventually turn that I will get better Pokeballs and this will be easier. But I have so many Pokeballs to spare, I might as well. I'm not risking that they will faint, and they will most likely be caught eventually, so yeah. Like, even though you didn't take a fire starter, it's not that long that you get fire types. There's just not that many overall. Like, feels like poison has like way too many in comparison to many other types. The Team Galactic doesn't seem to be anywhere near the statue though. I don't get why those two are just standing on the cushions. But yeah, how were it the middle of a festival? Did they move the statue? Like, or did they actually like build things so a festival could be held like right here? Anyway, overall, I love this town. It's one of my favorite towns. Like, there is that lovely statue. Then we have Team Galactic building. And we have Underground Man's house. The feature I've been looking so forward to do again. Also, no radio, you can't use it to name a Pokemon. I have turned nicknames off. Because I don't care for nicknames. And like people wouldn't be using it enough anyway to like make it worthwhile. And like, naming things is actually a default thing you can add, but I bet the cost would be like way more than Guide the Raid by default. And here we are in the Great Underground. Oh, no, Grand Underground. What do you mean hard to answer? You are doing something specific here, aren't you? Remember why. And there he goes. And yeah, you can even get bored down the ground. You saw the board animation. But yeah, this is a new feature of the underground. I haven't found that like much light of it yet. Yeah, I have found rare Pokemon. Like, I shouldn't be finding. Oh, I actually was close enough. Fucking hell. Freaking Bidoof. But yeah, you might have seen 2 Pokemon here, which you wouldn't expect to see here. Like this early in the game. And this easily. Yeah, like you can get some rare Pokemon out of this. But I don't know what I'm looking for, so I haven't been looking for anything yet. But there is another feature which I absolutely love, and I know I will be spending all the time. I don't know what that meter is, by the way. But, and oh, yeah, and it's way harder to see. Like, where can you do it exactly in this than the original? Because in the original, the walls shine. This one, I can't see there to be anything, so I just have to go everywhere. But yeah, digging for things. I don't know why it says fossils, because I haven't still found a single fossil. But let's see what things I'm gonna find. So we have one of those. There should be two other things somewhere. Ow. Oh, that's a box. Boom. So we have one more thing. And yeah, feels like this digging is way harder in this one than it was in the original. Because I remember in the original, I almost always got everything out. In this one, I collapsed the wall so many times. And from the get-go, it feels like it's the same kind of toolset and everything. Gorgeous stone box. I found a better great statue as the first statue. What? Whoa! I didn't know that that was possible. I thought that the game would like force you to get a normal statue first before you get a better grade one. We should find many of those boxes like real soon, so you're gonna see what I mean. Also, I should take a break like soonish. I've been out of a drink for a while and I'm getting quite peckish because of that effect. Oh, come on. Why did it have to go all the way there? Oh, that's a shard. There's still something more. I didn't know, like, actually read how many there was, but we know that there is a fourth thing somewhere. The issue is that it could be something that's only one wide. Oh shit, yeah, that would have been a box, but the wall collapsed. It looked like it would have been a normal box anyway, so who really cares? We're gonna find a lot of them, don't you guys worry. But let's see what type is here, because I do want to find like at least more permanent, even though I wouldn't keep it all the way, team member. Another one of these types. How often does it change even? Because like I didn't find a single of like the same type of those places when I played on Diamond. Hello. Miniature submarine. For this is an actual plate. Is that a sky plate? Or water plate? Damn, there's still two more things. I have no idea where they are. Well, one more thing. One more thing. Oh well, we got what matters. Yep, it's a water plate. Nice. I think you can get unlimited amount of plates, Like after you have gotten everything, you can get doubles. At least that's how it was in the original, as far as I remember. With some of the plates, you only find in certain places of the game, so you only get one of those. If I remember correct. Oh! It's an actual fossil! Yes! I'm not gonna use a fossil on my team though. Although it is tempting. I have found so many poison boxes in the diamond one. Yay, armor fossil. And yeah, another gorgeous box, and we haven't opened a single normal one yet. Yeah, I have a Drapion statue in the other one as well. I didn't have a Kratos one though, so that's new. Only 2 things. But there's so much random stones everywhere, so it's not gonna be that easy. Especially how they clearly aren't that big, since I haven't seen anything yet. Oh shit, I have a feeling we're gonna get, like, the wall is gonna just fucking collapse. Am I gonna be able to find anything? Oh. No! So close! Well, it was a normal box. No harm, no foul. I still don't know how those energies, that energy, like meter, whatever, works. So if anyone knows or can find out what that meter does, it would be appreciated. Oh, this is a big one. I love to do this digging minigame so much back in the day. I actually doing it with the touch screen. It's going on about throughout the entire region. So much fun. Like, I don't want to spend hours on this during, like, on the stream, but I want to do it like throughout the quote-unquote store, like, mission of it at least. So I need to get certain amount of things for that. I don't know what are the odds of finding NPCs, but so far we have only found one. And I only found 2 merchants on Diamond so far. Oh, spacious cavern. So I doubt there is anything. Oh, good. That's a door. Don't chase after me, no. Yeah, I don't want a fucking hellhound, so we are out of here. Yeah, we are actually quite far in the region now. The map actually goes through the entire region. Like, you can't even see all of it right now. Hello. Okay. I think like those NPCs exist just for a thing, which I'm not sure can we actually reach during this stream. There's no way I'm gonna do that thing on the stream, at least not today. Maybe next time. Maybe. I'll have to see because I haven't done it in Diamond yet. and it took me so long because internet wasn't a thing to like do in the original, and I couldn't do it the right way even because I didn't have the internet connection, and the underground wasn't an internet connection thing, it was a local connection thing, so I couldn't do the thing. But yeah, that must be a favorite plate. So I'm getting far better loot in this one than in Diamond. Like, really? 2 plates already? Jesus. I might even start using the plate. Like, no joke. And overall, it feels like there are less dig sites in this one than compared to the original. In the original, it felt like there were like normal dig sites like everywhere. Then the better ones were the ones that are a bit rarer. And there we go. Yeah, you know what? I definitely need that break. It's gonna be just a very tiny one, but I need a drink. I really need a drink. Like, I've been so hypnotized by the game. I'm actually surprised it's only been about hour and a half. I could have expected that I've been hypnotized so much it's been like way more. But oh well, there's also the thing that I started way later, so it is later then. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'll just get a drink.
It was during the Horus Heresy that the influence of chaos first drove Space Marine against Space Marine. Cronus witnessed some of this terrible fighting, and the heretics of those ancient times left behind them terrible artifacts. In the desolate Ares Badlands stood one such talisman, an ancient icon of the blood god Khorne. With war sweeping Cronus once more, a demon within the icon awoke. It fed on the souls of those slain in combat, and promised gifts to whoever would slake its thirst for blood. Even the warriors of the Imperium ended up feeding the fiend as they fought across the Badlands to prevent others from claiming this prize. The faithful tried to ignore the whispers the demon slipped into their minds, but every death still fed its dark appetite. In the end, whoever controlled the Ares Badlands would gain a measure of the demon's fury, allowing them to launch attack after attack against their enemies.
Yep, I'm back. Yeah. Radio, I can see that you're still there. I don't know, are you audible though? But on the nickname part of things, if you actually get people onto these streams and get them invested enough, I will enable that feature. But it really means that there needs to be people here live and not just watching the VODs. So, like, when a nickname would be, like, could be given to something, there would be enough suggestions what it would be. And it wouldn't take, like, eons to do so. Plus that there would be some that would actually be acceptable. Because most of the names I already know that people would give, you can't even use. This is a normal box. There we go. So you guys should be able to finally see what does a normal box look like. What do you get from that? So yeah, they are just pretty boxes. And this is what you're expected. You just get normal stone statues. But hot dang, like, those boxes are magic. They're like Pokeballs. But some of those statues are huge. And the boxes are always the same size. 3 things. Oh, hello, it's another shard. I wonder, have they changed what you get for the shards in this game, though? I don't remember fully, like, what could you get, but I think you needed like 10 or 15. Oh, and it's not a spoiler that, because Rogue actually mentioned about secret bases. That is a thing you can do down here. We can't do it yet though, because we don't have an item for it. But we'll get one soon enough. But I'm a bit sad that they nerfed the creativity of making secret bases, because they have a function to them now. So the artistical side and the options have been reduced by a lot. So why am I getting so boring these rooms right now? It's a boring selection. I got a lot more exciting ones on my Diamond Go. But yeah, if you guys don't like the underground, don't you guys worry. I'm gonna go back up like soon. DM. But me personally, I love the underground. Like, digging like this, it would be a dream if I could do things like this again. But there's no place where, in this country, where I can, and I would expect to find anything of, like, well, it doesn't even need to be of value, it just needs to be something I want to work on or looks pretty. But all places like that have been scoured like hundreds of years ago, or are out of bounds, or too dangerous, or just illegal to be in. Another smash plate. Yeah, I think I'm starting to use the smash plate. Because it's always effective, unlike the claw. So I might want to give the claw to someone else. Bad luck I had there. It was 2 things, wasn't it? I didn't really look well enough again. They could be anywhere. Oh, it's a normal box. Yep, it must do. So a normal type box. Let's see what we are gonna get. That's a normal, not steel, right? Yep, it's normal. Chatot. Like, Chatot has really lost its luster ever since like the original game. Because in the original game you could say things into the mic and it would repeat it. So you can guess why that feature isn't a thing anymore. And I think even back then, like, it was banned in every online format. Like even just playing online, you couldn't use it. But you could legit have a Pokemon game saying any type of swear when you're playing it on yourself, like on your own. Yeah, good item B. Oh, there we go. The items can even be one by one, so you can imagine how hard it is to get those. Like you just need to be lucky to just uncover it. So I'm gonna check what these final rooms are, and most likely after that go away. In the end, quite boring of a selection. There's a Skorupi. I like Skorupi. But its evolution, it's again like, I don't want to be anywhere near it. Three items and we have so much open space. And that's one down. Two down. So this might be a very disappointing one. Yep, because it's just a normal box. It's a dark type. This could be something new. Like the Chatterboss. Let's see what it's gonna be. Oh, a Weavile! Cool. There's so much bloody stones in this one. Like Jesus, how am I supposed to find anything? A fairy type? So a typing that didn't even exist in the original. Like, I do like the introduction of fairy typing in a way that it gave a lot of flavor to Pokemon. Like, that didn't have any, and they didn't really have a purpose before. But some fairy types they just made way too OP from the get-go. And problematic. Like Mawile. Mawile wasn't a problematic Pokemon at all, but it's getting fairy typing, it became problematic. Because fairy types were strong. They aren't that strong anymore, but they were. And then boom, a fairy type that's immune to one of its, well not immune, but not weak to one of its weaknesses. Because it is that type as well. Oh come on, where is it? I hate it how much harder is it to get to that spot where the dig site is in this one. In the original, you couldn't really miss. The walking was more precise as well because everything was in a like a real grid. And the fact that you could see them shining, so those are like the bad sides of this new underground. But altogether, like, the underground is better than the original, because those statues are always like exciting. And like, you aren't, like, at least I'm never like sad opening the same statue multiple times. The treasure screen being like this to display what you get, it's much more exciting than the original. And what else? Oh yeah, and the fact that you can actually go online. That's a huge, huge benefit. Online cave experience. It's another spacious one. Yeah, we have boring choices here. Why am I getting such bad options? Well, we are almost at that big one. I haven't been into that like a big one like this before, so I expect it to be a larger place with better Pokemon selection and rather big bluff. So it's just a big version of a normal one. I doubt we are gonna find anything interesting here. Like, Onyx on its own is, in essence, interesting, but remember that I don't need to care about completing Pokédex, because it's already completed. I completed it on Thursday, so I'm not gonna try to complete it while playing. Oh, that's cool. And no, it's actually not a Reggie, it's someone made a stone formation of a certain fossil Pokemon. It's like a big what the hell when you think about it. I know, like, can we do actually something in here other than be chased by Pokemon and capture them? Okay. Oh yeah, this is how we see the entire map. But yeah, you can see that the entire place is put into sections. So this is the largest section. Then, oh yeah, I can't show a pointer, but like you can see that there are in total 6 different sections. So this is the largest one. Funny enough that it actually goes from the east and west coast. Then there's east and western north part, and eastern and western southern part, and the middle, which is inside the mountain. Oh yeah, like these are connected around the mountain, and the mountain is on its own, the same. It does make sense. I remember the map being a bit different in the original, but it was in multiple sections as well. But yeah, let's go up. Whoa, 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 whoa. The old man waited for us. Oh. We got on a random red sphere and a green sphere. Now, yeah. But they just pushed me. They just pushed me away. But yeah, I'm actually got on an Alpha Fossil. That's cool. I didn't expect that I'm gonna find the first fossil in a stream. So let's register that. And actually, let's save just in case, because I haven't saved during the stream yet at all. And we found multiple plates and a fossil. So, but yeah, let's do what I promised that I would do. So, yeah, Splash Plate, boost power of water type moves, so Primpop. Yeah, switch it around. Then Quick Claw. Actually, I'm not gonna give the Quick Claw to anyone yet, because I don't have anyone super slow at the moment. So let's not go to the reading. And yeah, the Underground Man has multiple quests for us. Radar for any spots of yellow light. Well, I have already done that. But I remember that in the original, you could actually like press on the map and it would like ping and then shine. Maybe you can do that with the touchpad, like the touchscreen in this one. I actually have to test that. I never did test it already yet. And what is the next mission? Secret base. And here we go. Tricky for you, no. So now that we have the item registered, and actually, let's go in there with the internet. Whoop. And there's a good reason why I want to be here with the internet connection. And there's a reason why I want to make a secret base here. You know what is exactly in this position? The statue. Huh? Good may happen? Wait. Ooh. Let's actually go here before. No wait, those are bases. Those are other bases. What? Because I have no idea what that meter means. But yeah, this is someone's base. Oh, they really want ghosts. So that was nice. But yeah, like I said, the spaces have a purpose to them. Meanwhile, this looks more like a random collection. Which type we have the most? And I didn't actually know that flying statues fly, because many of these statues are new, I haven't seen them before. And someone has something on a pedestal. I haven't been able to put anything on a pedestal, even though I have multiples of them. I really don't know why, but that's just how it is. So, let's go into our own base. You see, there is nothing now. Let's place a statue. And, well, Kratos is the first one in. Trapeon. Let's just put everything we have now, just because. And actually, it's gonna be 2 flying types, so I would assume I'll get flying type then. Statue effect. Poison. Why is it poison though? We only have 1 poison type. Like, you would think it would be flying because like we have it's the same size as Kratos, and Kratos are flying. And on top of that, we have a small flying type here. But yeah, this is the only thing you can do with decoration in this game. You put the statues and pedestals, but you can get nice picture angles. So there is no capture the flag, which is a bit disappointing. I need to do some exploring, so I don't need to come down a 3rd time. So maybe because that meter is full, we are more easily to find a rare Pokemon? Maybe? Or is it gonna affect us digging? No! There were tiny pebbles in my way, I couldn't go there. No! Psyduck, leave me alone! I don't want the Psyduck. Need to get rid of, away from those maniacs. Where are the digging spots? Why am I getting so many of these same boring caves? I got like unique cave, like every cave was unique in my diamond playthrough so far. Jesus. Okay, let's test the theory. So you're gonna lose footage because I'm taking the console off. I'm gonna press the screen. No. Nothing happens when I press the screen, so unfortunately that isn't a feature anymore. And oh no, we have the sound bug now. Hold on, hopefully I can fix it without resetting. No, unfortunately, it seems that I have to reset. Sorry about that. That's just how the capture wants to work for some reason. You just have to reset it after you have taken it off and putting it back. Sometimes because it's just not bugging out the voice. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but it does. So. Yeah, and at least for now it seems to sound normal. But is there any way? Oh! Oh! You press the R button. I thought that was about the left. Freaking. Why nobody told me that you can. Oh, did I skip reading it? But that's the way it worked with touchscreen in the original. Yeah, that's gonna make things way easier. You know, so we just saw another player, and I decided to start digging up. Now, oh! I didn't know this works like this! They are digging up on the same place as I am! That's freaky! So they might actually screw up what I'm doing. I didn't know that's a thing. But that's funny. So you can actually do fossil hunting with friends. Noctowl. Noctowl is cool. Yeah, I totally didn't know that's a thing. That's cool. So I wonder what happens here with other players. Oh no! Pidgeot! I was only looking around and a wild Pidgeot attacked! No! Primbop, get away from the evil Pidgeot! Yeah, they're level 20 as well. Pinsir. Oh no! Like, immediately we have something different. I think that's a male combi. I can't see a red dot. Like, a combi wouldn't be bad, but we need a female one. Well, let's make sure. Yep, it's a male one. You need to be a bee expert to know these things. And like I said, this is a male one, so by leaving it alone, males are completely useless. I thought I could fit there. I don't want Roselia, even though Rosalade would be kinda cool. But I don't want one. And we would need to dig around a lot to find that stone to evolve it. I would assume, at least, because I haven't seen any evolution stones yet. But yeah, this is... Now that I know that there is still a radar, far better than I thought. Yep, far easier to find things now. I need to find someone that's already digging and join in. But like, I have joined people before when they have been digging, but I couldn't see them doing anything. So they might have actually been just idle, and I finished the job for them. That's a revive. Yeah, so that means that revives are natural items somehow. Like the revival herb, it makes sense, it's an herb, but I always thought that they are some synthesized medicine. But no, they are actual crystals of some sort. So how do they work? Okay, someone returned to the surface. Someone else returned to the surface. I'm having a bad time that I'm not finding players or NPCs. I found multiples of both in my diamond playthrough, and it was in a worse time of day, in a way that you would think that people would be in work or school. So I'm a bit surprised. How does it matchmake for Underground? There was a fourth item? Oh no. Well, we got a pretty stone box. Not like we need stone types. Oh look, Mastodon! So long. Long man. Anyone know that advert? It's a freaking weird ass gum ad from Japan. Like, you wouldn't believe it if you haven't seen it. If I would try to explain it. I don't remember, is the gum actually called Long Man? But like, that's what they say. Like, that's what, like, the singing chorus in the ad. Is this a water stone? No, it's a big one of the diamond pieces. There we go. One click away from collapsing the wall. Yeah, prism size large. Nice. Because I still want to find a new teammate. So let's go see what these two are. And I do need to find other players if I want to complete this, so I can't get away yet. Krogant. Would a Krogant be a cool team member? At least temporarily. Yeah, let's get a Krogant. Hello, Krogant. I never really used a Krogant. It is odd in essence because, well, you do get it quite quickly, so it kind of makes sense. But there was a thing that the anime was, like when I had the game, and I was disappointed when I didn't get Pokemon. It had its very important role in the anime, and I was still never to Pokemon like, yeah, that's a cool Pokemon to use. I need to actually check, like, what was my team in the original Diamond? Because I can't fully remember. I remember the fact that, of course, I had my starter and I had a Staraptor, but that's really the ones I remember. Well, I used the Arca as well, that's like, and then, being young, you actually use the legendaries. But I remember I didn't have a Luxray. Because at that point, I really didn't even know how cool Lynxes are. And I couldn't really connect Lynx to Lynx. Yeah, English being a thing, you know? Well, finally it got caught. I think you need to surf to get past that. So you can actually need hidden moves. Oh, let's just test it. Can I fish on it? No, I can't fish. And oh, you can get past here. What is a Lickitung doing here? I find a marsh to be a old place for a Lickitung. It licking everything on a marsh? No, thank you. When I was little, I liked Lickitung. I actually had this tiny plush that was a Lickitung that you can like turn around to make it into a Pokeball. I loved it. I remember that I was actually visiting this city, like when I officially got it. I got it from a store that doesn't exist anymore because it technically moved back in the city where I go to tournaments nowadays. That's where it was bought. I remember the exact date. And I think the other one was a freaking now I'm losing the name of the Pokemon. A Coffin. Yeah, a Coffin. So I only had Weezing on my mind, but yeah, it was Coffin. So they were both at the same time, but they were given that I get one of them and my cousin gets the other. So my cousin got the Coffin and I got the Weezing. Nope. But my cousin got the Coffin and I got the Lickitung. And I did too like Lickitung, but since I didn't have the games or anything and it was just a short time, I never really grew any attachment, and Lickitung is just a Pokemon now. Why can't I join in? Is 3 people too many? Are they already done? Can't talk to them either? Or could it be that I've already done this so I can't join in? Let's wait a while. I don't know like how fast do things update. So maybe like I need to wait a second in order to get them to go somewhere and I can talk to them and shit. They're taking their sweet time. I can see that one of them used a non-default. I forgot what button to press to actually do the emotes. Because I do want to communicate that I want to dig around, but there's no place to dig around for me here yet. So follow me, this way, this way. Only if I remember the button. Oh, there's a white spot. I couldn't see it. 2 items. Yeah, this is what I actually needed. I needed one of these white spots. I don't know like how much it changes because this was like a, in the end, crap quality wall. So, but I didn't need to do this. Machamp. I'm trying to remember, did I also need to talk to an NPC? Well, let's make sure what is this final one and whoa, look how many there are in this row over here. But let's see, can we find another new teammate here? Another one of these water ones. Oh, there's an item here. I haven't seen items on this ever. Cool. I didn't know that's even a thing. So I do actually have more of a reason to go through this and look around. No, Bidoof, leave me alone. haven't really found people. That's the issue. Let's check it out. Grass. Just grass types. Yeah, sure. Might as well. I do want a grass type. Wasn't there one I could dig around here, but there's no longer? Huh. So yeah, the other people do update in real time. Too bad I don't remember any more what was the button to communicate. And why haven't I found any NPCs down here yet? Like merchants or something that give you something. I found few on my diamond playthrough already. And like they seem to be like common. Like in every area there was one. Ooh, a dragon type, yes. Nice, I want to do all of this. Another revive isn't bad. Yeah, this was a very successful opening. What it's gonna be? Dragon appear. Altaria. Altaria is one Pokemon I never appreciated before either. Like, it's a bird that's a dragon. It's like, But Mega Altaria. It's a dragon that's a fairy. I was in heaven. Talking of heaven, hopefully we find time next week to actually watch some JoJo. I'm excited that I could actually possibly get to watch a series of it, like when it's new, instead of watching like them when they're like way old, everything's spoiled. Well, I was actually like good. The only thing that was really spoiled to me are like some of the future arcs, like some things from them. Not in this one, but in the next one after it. And Dio's Power. Although I was spoiled by Dio's Power by the anime intro. Because it was way too easy to figure out. One thing before it was like, no. It was like, was it like 1 or 2 episodes before? It's just straight off told what it is. That was like, that episode made me think like, what the fuck is this? How does it make any sense? But then when I started to think about it, I was like, oh, now I understand it. Although it's so foolish. Because the way it happened was so ridiculous. Like, if you know Dio's Power, what the fuck was he thinking with Polnareff? Like, seriously. What was up with that? Like, you go all that effort for just a comedical effect, really. Togepi. That Lickitung, which I mentioned and covered, in that series there was a Togepi as well. It was like the only one that was not in a normal Pokeball. It was like in an egg on the adult form. I'm trying to press buttons, but oh, minus is that as well? Oh no, it was like this. You have to press call and then... that's how you did it. I remember that there was just one button to do it. Pure skills. But yeah, I joined another one here, and you aren't seeing them doing anything. But when that one dude joined on mine, they were hammering all over the place, and I could see it. So, are they just actually idle? Or what's going on? And do both of us get the same loot? Or what's the like? I need to know more details about doing this online. Because at some point we could have an actual stream where we like people join me and we do hunting underground. But let's go up. I think, yeah, I've been doing this underground thing for an hour at least. Yeah, let's actually advance in the game, please. Because I need to do my ESO daily. I don't have that much time. Like, maybe I can stream for an hour or so more. So I need to actually hurry up a bit. Yeah, you can only do it once. And I hate how easily you accidentally move your secret base. If you have another one. Old man, I've already done that. Square pedestal. Although it's only my first one. Final test. I already done that as well. Another round pedestal. Okay, one more thing. More than you could. Yeah, so it should be easier when there's multiple people, I guess. I already done that. Like, I did all of these in a row on my Diamond Go as well. So that's why I can do. And that one looks very cool, but like I said, I haven't actually used any of them because I haven't noticed like how do you add the pedestal onto a statue. And yeah, that's the underground. A feature which I'm gonna spend countless of hours on. Get a bike and ride. Well, don't mind if I do. I do need a bike. And look at all these cool bikes in 2 colors. And I can't walk past there. But yeah, I told you how all of these are just red and green. But then when you look at the wall, there's a yellow one. Well, half yellow, half grey, and a red one. And then there are saddles of different colors. And handlebars, so like 2 different types and 2 different ends as well. Why aren't those on options? Yeah, I wonder what he's doing in the Galactic building. So, in the Pokemon there is nothing. This guy's a name rater, I have no names to rate, so... Yeah, here we can get a Chatot, but I haven't even caught a Buzzle, so no, I aren't. I'm making a trade, and I don't want to use a Chatot. 67. That's it. But yeah, we just barge into these random people's homes, and I wonder like what is this dock for meant to be? Oh, wait. What does this even mean? I didn't ever like actually read it like with intention. Just got another, what? Secret Base just got another crate. Like, do they mean that they got on like one of those better statues? Is that the meaning of it? Because that's definitely not a line in the original, because statues were the thing. But yeah, I miss that you can't put anything else in there, and especially how traps aren't a thing in this one like they were in the original. Like the traps were so fun and goofy, and like capture the flag and everything. Also, I don't remember the purpose behind this house at all. Look, there's the gym. How about we just go back down instead of going to the gym? But we need a bike for the cycle road. 41 Pokemon. I think I had the exact same number in my Diamond Go. Yep, rare candy. Ooh. Yeah, you only want to really use it on a really strong Pokemon. But how many gym badges? Because I know what it is after this, but I don't know what it is before this gym. But yeah, we can't get anywhere before we actually go through this gym, so let's actually do it. And let's make this a bit faster. Let's put Staravia first. Should make things a lot easier. Also, oh. I just noticed that they updated. They updated how you can add emotes on the Twitch chat. That's weird. Now it's like easier to find emotes of my own channel. Yeah, this one it forces you to defeat all the hidden challengers. Hello? Then why are you just standing here? Good luck! And they just go. And boom. We're just suddenly in an indoor forest. So we actually have to find our opponents. And I remember that in the original you could battle them in whatever order, but in this one, no, you can't. There is a specific order you have to go through. It might be me remembering wrong though. I hate that they spoil where they are. Like, okay, it's a bit like frustrating if you have to go back and forth, but like you can still easily find them anyway. To be honest, like there are 3 trees everywhere here. Like here, for example, that's 3 trees. And here you could be like middle of 3 trees. Here, there are millions of places. But no, not this one. It was this one, yeah. And they aren't really in the middle of 3 trees, they are behind 3 trees. They do have a third wig! I don't remember that the original had this many starters on random trainers. It was generally a thing that you could only see starters on your rival, and then a friend character if there was another one. Or the professor. Like, those were the only places where you normally saw starter Pokemon. No! I was about to say that I can't be bothered with freaking taunt. This is not freaking TF2, I'm not gonna taunt. Besides 4 flowers, I couldn't just say in a flower field. So oh well, like yeah, there's 4, but it's the most flowers around here. So, and the fact that they just appear after you defeat the next one. So is there a big pointless before? No. But I do like the concept, even though it would be just way more tedious in real life because you can't see from above to like navigate through this door fake forest and then find people, especially if they are actually hiding and not just standing like they are in the game. So I could get like how this place would be frustrating. I would assume that our rival would like gone insane here. Like running, like literally running on the walls until they collide with one of the hidden trainers. But yeah, it's only the gym leader left. Hello! Why did our position change? No! Well, of course, we could have just walked to you. It was about finding and defeating your freaking workers. That was like the thing to do. Find you. Also, I do like that you can miss all like the leaders' types in this generation just by looking at them. Because like I could guess multiple different types following her. And her name is definitely a grass type. But like looking at her, she has like that Native American look, like Southern American look, with the clothing, and kind of with like things you can see with not rangers but certain type of hikers. So you could go on that route. Well, like attack is stronger. Yeah, Ember could leave with a burn, but that will speed up, so you know what, you can whip away. It's not like Ponyta is gonna stay anyway, not for long. Might be Ponyta never reaches level 20 if I find out someone to put in Ponyta's place. But yeah, so on the clothing side, I could have suggested, I thought that maybe rock or ground. I'm still surprised that they are still a different type. I never understood like why they are a different type. We could have easily just put them to be the same. And those are like the only types I'm like they should have just made it the same. And I should have just used the wing attack. This would have been already over if I did. And I wouldn't lose so much HP to the poison. Watch out, Graham! A poisonous for you! Yeah, like I said, it would have been over. And I forgot that she can use the potion on other Pokemon than the last one as well. There's one left after this. Staravia might actually go down before that's present. Depends on how many hits do I have to make. How much can Staravia take? Staravia will die on the next hit. So that's gonna be it. Roserade is tough. They actually outspeeded. Okay, they outspeeded. I didn't expect that. So, Luxio, go! Just because Luxio is a permanent team member, let's get some bite. I'm not gonna get a stab, but ooh, ow! Okay, I didn't expect that. Grogunk, you don't know any moves that can really help. Oh yeah, it has to be the one. What was the move that, like, if an ally was defeated, it doubles up? If this hits, it's gonna be good. Oh no, stun spore! No! I thought Grogan would know any poison moves. No! You evaded the attack! Which one was better? I think I might just kill myself with that. Oh no! Yeah, it wasn't effective, but it still took half. It worked. Yeah, that was better. Not much to do. My attacks aren't gonna be really effective. At least this is gonna be. It would have been if it would have worked. Yikes. Brimplop. You aren't gonna survive, but do some damage. I don't want the Ponyta to be the one that finishes this. It already got out of the confusion? Shit, Brimplop is dead. Am I actually gonna lose? Am I genuinely gonna lose to this? Okay, come on, Ponyta. I didn't want to use you. And you might lose on the fact of your level being so low. Oh jeez, thanks. Lower my speed to have. But oh, that wasn't good enough. At least speed went up a bit. Yeah, this is not looking good because that's Citrus Berry. I expected it would have happened a bit sooner. Ow! That's one hit! I don't think the speed up is enough. I hope that our Bibarel has a priority move. No! You can't use a super potion after all of this shit! No! You already used the potion! Come on! Okay, hopefully my speed is enough already, so I can at least get them to one hit away. Oh no, it's not enough. The Paralysis did what it did. Do I even want to revive anyone? Or do I just want to lose and try again? I might just want to lose and try again because it's gonna be cheaper. Like, rollout isn't gonna do anything. Well, hitbot is 70 at least. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hit. That's gonna be super effective. I'm down. I didn't expect to actually lose. Yeah, I only gave out 300. Meanwhile, the revives would have been thousands if I used a full. And I really would have needed to use a full revive. But damn, I didn't think that there would be such a cascade effect. Well, the good thing is that this will result me in getting more XP in the grand scheme of things. But, Jesus. This might be the first time ever of me losing in this gym. Not even in the original. Although, it was very ineffective move against very ineffective moves in that one. I remember it. Let's do this again. This time we have our ace. Not poison and not hurt. So this should be far easier. Because if they go down, I'm just gonna switch to Ponyta. One shot. This one should really be the same. And then we get to the trouble. Oh, finally, a poison type move, yes! I know you haven't been in our team for long, but still. I can never use the taunt in a place where it's actually useful. Further, I can see actually being useful at some point. So taunt, we don't want the taunt. So yeah, I never checked Krogan's move when I caught the Krogan, and I just assumed that it had useful moves. So the Krogan episode was really just me not doing my research. Oh! You fucked up! You fucked up! You didn't get to use a potion at all! Ha ha ha! That clapping animation. It really looks like there's something wrong with them. Like, I know being happy for someone, but really. Also, it kinda looks like their hands are just floating. Like, their shoulders are like non-existent, really. And yeah, it's not that far from off. It is quote-unquote realistic body type, but the clothing and everything, it really makes it look like the hands are just floating in the air. But yeah, those battles were like night and day. And the difference was my main actually hurt or not. Oh, but in this animation you can't see if the badge is dirty or not. That's funny. Yep, I can use cut. And up to level 30, I remember that right. So was it only by 5 level that was the change? Because I had Pokemon level over 20 and they never so far said that they don't listen to me? I don't get the fact that, like, if it was about weight... Staravia is very light, it's a bird. Luxio is quite light. Krokant is light. Ponyta is relatively light. So how was I really hurt by so much? But yeah, we have won. Now that we have access to cut, you know what that means. Time to get some Team Galactic grunts. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that place, like at the edge of the forest. Even though like it's almost midnight, so it would be suitable. Because like it was like about at midnight in the original when I went there. Like I was playing in secret on my bed during the night. All lights turned off. Just the illumination from the game. It's suitable. But maybe next stream, maybe the stream after that. These guys. Yeah, why? Why don't they accept kids? Like, shouldn't they be begging me to join them? after I beat their asses. But then again, like when you actually know the full plan, like well, the parts that others than Cyrus knows, it's still like then it makes real sense why they wouldn't tell it's the full plan to everyone and why they wouldn't allow Kid in. Because that takes a lot to actually go through a plan like that, but still, they get beaten by a Kid. You should beg that the Kid would join you instead of fight against you until the end. Everything is just waiting to be picked. Yeah, there should be 2 Pokemon down in one go. Is now Arabia even leveled up? Whirlwind. No, because that's not gonna be useful. I'm not gonna do that flame tactic of putting spikes and then whirlwind. That might even be banned. At least I think it was banned at some point. That's very non-interactive. Oh no, why Clammeow? Don't make me do this! Oh Clammeow, no! Well, there goes Clammeow. Yeah, we might just be a kid, but we beat your ass. Trash can is empty. And no, you can't interact with the computers. It's sad. And again, you could have just missed these battles. The Grunt is here on the computer, not caring about anything. Then we just we just go up to them. Oh hey, a kid! You're not supposed to be here. It kind of reminds like when in a game that doesn't really have stealth elements, have a stealth section, which is usually like you've been arrested or like you've been led somewhere and then you go on your own. Like in those games, you just see NPCs just doing something, minding their own business, and you usually just have to go up to their face before they like go in the mode of hey, you aren't supposed to be here, I'm gonna kill you now. Like one lovely example was like when you're touring the prison in Might and Magic 9, and like the random nature of when they actually realize that you have done something there and when you haven't. Like they don't care if you like enter to the sewers for example. Like, they don't care for that. You have been rummaging in the fucking sewers. Well, like you've been killing pests, so okay, but still, you suddenly an adventure party which haven't entered the prison by the main door are suddenly in. Yeah, that should be alarm, especially when they are seen in a fucking basement of the prison, which is deemed like hostile. You should think that they are some sort of foreign army troop, commandos or something. And yeah, if the guards would have been like thought that they don't, like they only react if something is told, which could be the case because there isn't like incomes or anything. There is no technology like that. Sure, but still. They should make sure in that case instead of just letting them go. And even when the alarm is wrong, it's very random when do they actually react to you and when they don't. I wonder how well they would actually do with my Pokemon. Like, my Like, all of my Pokemon could be spread out to 6 different grunts and the grunts would be so much better than normal. But still, at this point, wouldn't be much. Although, any grunt getting my Brimbuck, for example, could beat up like 20 grunts of like the normal base grunts in a row. So they might actually advance in their position. But still. Like it's gonna change the world. What's gonna change the world is that if I'm not there. So yeah, that's the case with most Team Galactic members. It makes sense. Things about Galactic is gonna really be only open like way at the end of the game. But yep. Like, I was shocked when this music ran. I didn't remember, although that this guy would actually attack me. And I didn't expect it to have these kind of funky tunes. And this guy knows too much. But look at his face! Like the face he made like at the beginning was disturbing. And he's so mad. You would think that he would just try to beat our ass. But also, why would he think that he would get promoted if he beats up a kid? It doesn't matter that this kid has beat up an admin already. But still, we are a kid. It's funny how we can just talk to those Pokemon, not any issues. We actually have to talk to the commander. swagger. Oh, so wait, what? Hold on. Hold up. What's going on? Seemingly OBS has some issues. I don't know what's going on, why OBS is acting up. But the only thing I did, I turned off the mic for a second, and now I turn it back on. That caused something wrong? But it's weird. But yeah, I think things are working here. But yeah, I'm not gonna swagger. And a freaking Skuntank, like really? Poison gas! Like, freaking hair comes out of there. And boom. Ow! They are actually making damage to us. But still, like, comparing the disgrace of Jupiter compared to Mars, like Mars feels so much stronger in the grand scheme of things. Even though, yeah, poisoning it's a status effect, so in essence it's better. They're actually getting Brimbop low. Brimbop might even lose, but Mars is just so much better. Yeah, Brimbop is actually gonna go down. No biggie. We'll get someone to get more XP now that Brimbop is gone. That someone is gonna be Luxio, because we love Luxio. Ah. Wiggle. Spark. That's a surprise, like, whoa, that was a crit. That was a crit. But I can understand Aftermath for Skuntank, but Flamethrower? What? It's a skunk. Why does it know Flamethrower? You're not just careless, you're stupid. And what do you mean that Mars have collected enough energy? I don't think he did, like, she did collect enough. It's so weird to say she on Mars. Because Mars is the symbol of male. Like Venus is for female, so and the Pokemon are gone as well. Anyhow, suddenly in the Galactic Building there is no one here. They're all left. And the music returned to the normal town music. Guess this place isn't that scary anymore. I always wonder, like, why is this tree here? Like, you need to cut a tree to get here anyway. So why to get a thief, you need to cut another tree? Like, yeah, I guess like it blends in a bit, but it's still way different than those, so... And whoops, I didn't mean to go inside. What I was trying to say was I also never understood like why there's three. Like, why couldn't there just be one? but I guess the opening doesn't look that grand if there's just one tree. If you take all 3 trees down, it looks much wider. Of course, it is much wider. I do want to keep going, but I should stop soon. Because I still need to do the ESO daily. Among other things. Like, I have a million things I should do, but don't think I'm gonna do much. Let's continue a bit further. I actually went past because I'm supposed to go to get a bike. So for some reason he takes me outside and I get to choose a color of the bike. I haven't even seen yellow or blue bikes, but here's the deal. I don't know, can you actually change the color of the bike after you got on it? It might be permanent. Like, it was a clear choice on my main game, because of course I take the best color out of these, but with this one, like, maybe I want a different color, and what color it would be, because it's definitely not gonna be yellow, so then it goes to blue or red. I would I think that Dawn had a red bike, maybe? I'm trying to remember. What kind of bike did Dawn have? Because like Misty's bike was red, right? It had to have been red. Oh, I'm completely misremembering. But Dawn also had a bike, and if I remember correct, Ash destroyed that bike as well. Like, there were 3 generations in a row where, well, in essence, second generation has to be skipped because that was the same crew. So, yeah, 3 generations where Ash destroyed the bike of the other protagonist. But I'm almost certain that the Dawn's bike was red. So let's go with red. Yes. Yeah, and I assume that like the speech would have been about the Gen 1 starter, so yellow would have been Pikachu and so on and so on, because green was Bulbasaur. But now there is the funny conflict that I took a green bike with Thirdwick, but the red bike with Piplup. And bike especially feels like way harder to control in this one compared to the original. Again, it goes with the grid. Well, the lack of grid. But yeah, let's go down the bike road and get some berries done in the vicinity, and then I'm gonna end the stream. And yeah, after I go here, oh, this guy had to be facing this way immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna fight these guys regardless, so don't you think that I'm gonna try to cut them off. But I wanted to showcase a weird feature of this game, of this very bike road. As far as I remember, it was the same thing in Gen 3, at least in the original. I don't remember, was it in the remake? But it was on the bike road. But at least there the bike road was like, it had corners and a couple of routes, and there was actually a minigame of you trying to get through it the fastest, which was fun. You know, here the bike road feels quite pointless. in the way that it's just a direct, straight row down with cut-offs. But yeah, this. I'm not pressing anything. It's actually rolling down, and you are forced to go down with it. And it doesn't matter what gear you have, you just go down naturally the same speed. And it's the max speed, you cannot make it any faster. I don't know why the cyclist has so pompous music. Like, they are cyclists. They aren't circus actors. So why so pompous? Furniture I ordered is ready. Bubble beam is effective. Sorry, Shinx. You're adorable, but there you go. Because yeah, back in the original, because there weren't odd assets really see much of Shinx's line. Shinx looked like to me like that Shinx itself would have been a mouse, while Luxray did look like a cat of some sort. I mean Luxio, but when we got to all the way to the final evolution, then we had like I don't know. It still doesn't look like a Lynx to this day, but you can clearly see the cat elements in the aspect. It more looked like a super mouse in my eyes back then. Like I said, like the ears did it. And like I think the evolution line would look better all throughout if the ears would be more cat-like. They could have those lovely tops that Lynxes actually have. I think they would be very suitable. Sometimes actually getting the notice of the cyclist is a bit harder than you would think. So I guess we're just gonna bubble beam. There's really no point to not bubble beam most things. Like at this pace we are gonna fully evolve our team before we get to the next gym. Well, not next gym, but maybe the next gym battle would be more precise. And if you've never played Gen 4, you might not guess what's going on. It was a very surprising thing when originally playing, and I was a bit confused. Because I couldn't catch what people said all the way. Like accidentally skipping some of the taglines, some of the speeches, and not fully understanding everything 100%. It was a bit confusing. Like I was like, oh, there's a gym, but gym, why not? And overall, like I do like that in this generation, it's not just a direct route that you just go in a clockwise circle throughout the region and that's it. But Gen 3 did the same like as well. That you have like a clockwise progression, then you go suddenly anti-clockwise, and then you continue anti-clockwise, and then again you go clockwise, and then again anti-clockwise. It went a bit here and there. So I think like Gen 3 did it best, like it felt natural how you go. With Gen 4, like yeah, the mountain makes things to be like more sensible in a way. But I think like when you get access to it, then things go a bit like, why that way? Why there? Why are these connected this way and those aren't? Gen 5 I don't even remember like how did it go. Oh, I feel like many of the bases felt completely pointless. With there now being like the models being 3D and there being animation, Shinx is, and like the entire line is one of the Pokemon that you really just have to appreciate way more, because like you actually see their behavior in their default animation. You guys must have noticed even before I said it. But like, if you watch Shinx or Luxray or Luxio, you notice they wiggle. They wiggle. They do the cat wiggle. They wiggle before they attack. They make sure that they have firm footing. I have to love it. It's so fun when you can actually watch it from afar when a cat does it. And like, it makes sense. If you are gonna make a sneak go, that you just have to do an ambush jump, you need to be certain that your footing is sure when you go. So the wiggle has an important purpose. And yeah, there's the odd thing that you actually need to press down to get all the way down. Did I get sky stickers? I don't remember that I got those stickers on my Diamond Go. I had a different colored bike, so it might be that I got different stickers for that. I just don't remember getting those. The route that goes up from here, like under the bike road, I don't remember there being anything of like value, worthwhile. It might be that I remember wrong, so I'm not gonna go there. At least not now, maybe at a future point. But oh, what's this? Lucas! Not? What? Yeah, Lucas is... Lucas' speech is actually different than from those. And I chose the left on my diamond, so either it's random or you always get the VS Seeker first, no matter what. What do you mean for all of your effort? And what if I didn't have a package? What would have you done then? Could you have given me a copy of the program anyway somehow? Where are you going? The bike road is there. You don't have a bike. And yeah, that Pokeball, it can just stay there for all I care. It's just a goddamn Pokeball. Yeah, I get some interesting berries out of this field. So let's actually plant this down. So we look. We put the res. Let's put another blook. Let's put another res. And then sprinkle some water. All happy. And yeah. Whoops! What did I do? Oh no. How about... Boom! Yep, now we can just go up and down. Easy as we want. But you need to use the high speed gear. Funny enough that if you want the lower gear, you can keep doing this. Just change the gear. Oh, I changed it twice. And you can just get up from a standstill. Like, it doesn't really make sense that you are allowed to just get up on a standstill. And I don't remember that you can do that in the originals, because it's like on a freeze animation. But yeah. So, let's save. Almost 5.5 hours in total. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been streaming for almost 3.5 today, so yeah, the first stream was short. And this is short just because I had to start so late. Expect the future streams that I would stream like to this time, and because of neurosis and to have an additional thing to do. Let's save again. So yeah, so expect the future streams that I would be streaming this game on Thursday about the same time as now, but it would be 2 hours more because I would start, of course, earlier. I might, like on some weeks, I still might go to play HeroClix. It would be in another location though, because the tables are closed now on the main place. But yeah, I still might occasionally go. But yeah. Thanks everyone so much for joining today. Hopefully you join me again. The next time would be actually tomorrow. Because it is the event day for Don't Starve Together. I still need to try to find a spoiler-free way for me to check. How does the event with Terraria and that go? So we might actually do something towards that. Maybe. I don't know. It might be something so hard that I can't even dream of. Because we haven't had that good of a track record, at least not the last time. And after that, don't expect to see me on the weekend. I can try, but I doubt it. So it's gonna be on Monday for the continuation of Battlefield Gothic. I thought I would be at the end, but it just keeps going. I unlocked a new system even. So there has to be even more systems, maybe an Eldar system soon enough as well. Not looking forward to the Eldar. The Necrons scare me enough already. And then next Tuesday, expect the continuation of Heroes 5. They're gonna start a new campaign. Oh boy, starting from scratch again. Maybe this time we get to the ultimate skill. I don't even know what it is for that faction. And then again on Thursday for more Pokemon. Again, thanks so much everyone for joining. I'll see you later. Bye bye.